we're looking for a weaker euro dollar close. This right here is notice how the price is coming up higher here. This is basically what you're seeing here is you're seeing the powers that be moving this price higher in the euro. But already, guys, as we've seen the rating agency cutting 18 Spanish banks long-term IDRs to remain in recession through the rest of 2012 and for all of 2013. Well, that remains to be seen, but obviously this scares the euro, and now you're going to see a significant move here towards the close of the euro session, as well as the Spanish 10-year yield rising above 6.7 for the first time since November. We are also looking at the Italian 10-year yields somewhere around 6.2. So if you guys that have been part of previous morning sessions and previous training sessions, we've talked about this. To break below 124. I know right now we're dealing with a couple of short-term scalp trades, but to answer the question on a lot of your minds, I've been getting a lot of questions here in private message about the euro. Look for this euro to break towards 124. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at the euro yen. Okay, look at your euro yen. Look at your pound, not your pound dollar, your dollar yen. And now let's go to this backup mouse here. And look at your dollar yen. Dollar yen right now is stuck at 79.45. 79.45. Okay. Now notice, and again, this is a 15-minute chart. Notice how it's pretty much staying in this area, not really making a significant move higher. Now, you know, you keep hearing about that the dollar's gaining strength, etc., but you can see that the dollar's not really making any kind of moves against the yen, for example. With the dollar yen, the dollar yen is not really making any moves lower. It's actually stuck at what we call here in the room the L7 line. So I do expect the dollar yen to eventually break below 79.40, and when that happens, in combination with the euro most likely dropping, that'll be a perfect opportunity, guys, to jump in your euro yen. For you guys that have been part of our training on the cross currencies, that would be a perfect, again, I repeat, perfect opportunity to jump in on euro yen. And if we're looking at euro yen, which is our next currency here, somewhere overstretched, somewhere around this area here, 99.30, 99.40, that'll be a decent opportunity to sell the euro yen. You would want to see the dollar yen break below 79.40. I repeat, 79.40. Euro dollar will then continue its downtrend. Then euro yen looking at euro yen, If you move to your 4-hour chart on Euro Yen, let's go to your 4-hour chart, Euro Yen. Then we're going to see Euro Yen. Again, what you guys should have is you can see that right now from the lows of last week, Euro Yen is testing a 50% Fibonacci fan and retest about 98 even. So I'm expecting Euro Yen to drop another 100 points by the end of the week. If all goes well here, this will be a very decent outcome in this trade, guys. And again, this is for the traders that are been part of our group and have taken a couple of our courses. This is what I'm looking for, Euro Yen to retest somewhere around 98 even. And eventually we will see the trend start to develop strength to the downside. Keep your eye on 79.40 for dollar yen. Keep your eye on 79.40 dollar yen. If that breaks, this Euro Yen will definitely head towards 98.